There have been lots of questions answered concerning Anthem within the past couple of weeks. However, there is one that keeps popping up over and over, and I keep getting asked this all the time. While the answers are out there, they are a little obscure, so let's talk about all of the different editions of Anthem, as well as pre-order editions, and put everything together in one easy-to-follow video. Freelancer Nation, what is going on, guys? Sly here, back at it with another Anthem guide for you all, and this time we're going to be talking about pre-orders. Now, I'm making this pre-order guide because I've been asked this a lot over the past week or so, and that means if little old me is getting asked all kinds of questions about the different editions and other stuff concerning pre-orders and purchasing Anthem, then that means the public at large probably needs a little bit of clarification. So, in this video, we're going to be breaking down the different kinds of pre-order editions available, and also show you guys the differences between the two. Now, just to start this bad boy off, there are only two editions up for grabs at this time, and a collector's edition is sadly not one of them. This was a question answered last week by Anthem developer Mark Dara. Fans wanted to know if a collector's edition was going to be available, and Mark replied back saying that there are no plans to release a collector's edition at this time or for this release. So basically, as of this moment, guys, no, there will not be a collector's edition available. However, I suspect Anthem will be dropping one large expansion per year, while the rest will be introduced in like free updates and patches and stuff like that. So if that is the route they choose to take, then there is a possibility for a collector's edition next year and later down the road. And to be honest with you guys, this surprised me as well. You would think that a game as big as Anthem is, and as big of a deal to BioWare as this game will be, that they would want to commemorate such a big launch. But maybe not having one is the point. Perhaps they thought that a collector's edition would segregate the community and, give access to people who could afford the higher edition, access to cooler stuff. And they wanted everyone to be able to get some kind of access to pre-order goodies. Maybe $80 was like that cutoff limit. We'll never really know why, but yeah, so far there will be no collector's edition up for grabs for Anthem's vanilla release. Okay, so moving on to what we can get. There will be two editions available. The regular game, which will be the usual $60 in North America, and then there's the Legion of Dawn edition, which is a little more expensive at $80, $79.99. So what makes the Legion of Dawn editions worth it? Well, there are quite a number of things that come with it, but first, let's go over the standard edition. The standard edition is just that, the game itself. The only way to get goodies from the standard edition is, of course, to pre-order it. Pre-ordering the standard edition will get you VIP access to pre-launch demos, an in-game emblem called the Founder's Emblem, and then you get a legendary Legion of Dawn armor set for the Ranger Javelin. If you do not pre-order, then all you get is the game. Pre-ordering the Legion of Dawn edition isn't as enticing, but it's still pretty cool. All you get for pre-ordering the LOD edition is the Founder's Emblem and VIP access to the demos. If you're a huge fan, then early access demos are a pretty big deal, so I guess it will mean more to different people. However, buying the Legion of Dawn edition will grant you the following. Regardless if you pre-order it or not, you will get the legendary Legion of Dawn armor pack for every Javelin in the game. So the Ranger, the Colossus, Interceptor, and Storm, all of those will get the Legion of Dawn armor. On top of that, you will also get a legendary gear mod for the Ranger and access to the soundtrack digitally. Now, what this legendary gear mod is or does, we're not quite sure of yet. Hopefully, once we see more details about inventory, classes, weapons, etc., they will then break down this gear mod as well. So to me, pre-ordering seems to be worth it, due to the chance to play the game early if for nothing else. Also, if you plan on only buying the standard edition, then pre-ordering is a much bigger deal because you won't get the free armor set, access to pre-launch demos and beta, and the banner. So that's one edition that is definitely worth pre-ordering. If you plan on getting the standard edition no matter what, then definitely pre-order it. You can miss out on the Legion of Dawn pre-order because it already comes with all the cool armor sets, so that's really no big deal. You can buy that whenever you feel like it. However, there is also a third option. It's called Origin Premier, and from what I know about it, it sounds like a pretty good deal. If you get Origin Premier, then not only do you get access to all of the pre-order goodies, like the Founder's Emblem, and then early access to the demos, but you also get the Legion of Dawn goodies, like all of the Legion of Dawn armor sets, but you get the soundtrack as well, and you can play it a week early. Also, you don't have to pay $60 or $80 for it. Premier is a subscription-based service. It's $15 a month or $99 per year. Remember, the LOD edition is $80, so if you pay an extra $19, then you'll get all the rest of the games that are on EA for free, like Battlefield 5, Battlefront, anything else that comes out from EA that year, and forward, and everything else they have in the vault. You can play all of that for free. All of the season passes, that will also come with it. So you get a heap of stuff for an extra 19 bucks. If you buy the standard edition of Battlefield 5 and Anthem, then that pretty much just pays for itself. Plus, you get the season passes of all of the expansions that will ever come out for Anthem and all of the pre-order editions. Not to mention every other game that has the EA logo on it or the Origin logo. That all comes with it for free. Well, not for free. Technically, you're paying for it monthly. However, there is a downside to subscription-based service. Once you stop paying for it, you can no longer play the games that you like. So if you miss a payment or cancel it, then your access to all of these games will then stop. Now, if you're a hardcore gamer out there and you buy games, all the time, like once a month or something, then 99 bucks a year is nothing, and that actually will save you money, especially since you get unlimited access to all EA games, past and the ones that are upcoming, plus all of the pre-order goodies and the season passes. So it saves you a lot of money in the long run, but again, that's if you're hardcore. If you only buy a few games a year, you take them with you, then this really might not be the best option. One thing I hope companies start doing here soon is that they kind of give you credit. Say, for instance, you've been paying, the subscription-based service for the last 2 years now. Well, since you've already paid, 2 years worth, just say that's like, what, 200 bucks, close to it, then they should give you that $200 credit to keeping one of those games. So say $200, you could then buy, use those 200 credits that you have to keep Anthem and to keep, Battlefield 5. That way, even if you don't have a subscription-based service anymore, you still get access to those two games because you've been a member for so long. I really hope they start doing something like that. Maybe not quite as generous as, 1 for 1 to the dollar, but something like it. Like, for every year you get to keep one game no matter if you're a member anymore or not. I think that will really be a big deal if somebody ends up doing that. But either way, those are the different editions and what you can expect if you pre-order it, or you can wait till the reviews are out. Now, personally, I don't like spoilers at all, and I want to see it all for myself as it happens. So I will either be pre-ordering the Legion of Dawn edition or getting Premiere. Also, a week early access, man, that's kind of hard to beat. So that might mean February 15th instead of February 22nd for the Premiere members out there. And if that's the case, that's going to be pretty exciting. Anyways, that is about it, guys. I hope this helps you understand the different editions and what is best for you. No matter what, I will always support any development company who puts their big blockbuster, money-making title on hold in order to create something entirely new from scratch. That's a big move. When BioWare could have went the easy route and just pushed Dragon Age 4 first and knew it would have sold well. So that's the kind of stuff I will always support, no matter who they are affiliated with or what company they are. If they put their money-making titles on hold to make something new and something innovative, then that's something, you just can't help but get behind. Anyways, that is it for me, freelancers. I hope this answers some questions out there, and be sure to keep it here for everything Anthem, Destiny 2 Forsaken, and here soon, Division 2. Take care, y'all, and I cannot wait for the next news drop. As soon as it happens, I got you covered. But until then, subscribe for more Anthem videos, spank the thumbs up only if you enjoyed yourself, and keep those eyes peeled for more vids coming out here soon. But until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll catch you all next time.